G'day guys, I'm making this video to help people who might be struggling to understand or can't figure out how to purchase a Star Atlas NFT. Star Atlas is a cryptocurrency based gaming project, still in its early stages. The project has a huge vision and roadmap that will take years to be fully realized. As seen with the Axie Infinity crypto gaming project, early users will potentially be rewarded for their early adoption and investment. Star Atlas plans to release a mini-game of sorts, which will allow players to make use of their in-game NFT assets and earn in-game rewards. Starting to sound familiar? Axie Infinity has done something very similar to this mini-game rollout. They've released breeding capabilities along with PvE and PvP battle gameplay, allowing them to grow their user base and ecosystem and let people enjoy the game. These represent only a fraction of what the gameplay will offer when completed. The real Axie Infinity game will be much larger, involving many more moving parts. So what I'm hoping is, this minigame will provide a fun experience with good tokenomics. I don't think info has been released about this minigame yet, but from what I've heard, it will be some kind of in-browser game with daily missions that enable a player to earn assets, whether that be from space mining, battles, rescue missions, puzzles, is yet to be finalised. I won't go too in depth explaining much of the game in this video. You can find many videos on YouTube and join the Star Atlas Discord group to learn more. The project kicked off a few months ago with their Rebirth event. The Rebirth event is a sale of 14 NFT posters. The posters feature very cool artwork relating to the Star Atlas game, with music and augmented reality display. These posters also act as a ticket to an upcoming airdrop of in-game assets like ships, badges, space stations, and more. These are explained in great detail on their website. During the official sale on the Star Atlas website, poster 1 was the cheapest at $64, with each consecutive poster being double the price of the previous, until the 14th poster, which sold for more than $262,000. So I was only able to buy one of those. Haha. The team at Star Atlas devised this cool tier system which grants access to more assets depending on how many consecutive posters you own. So in order to receive tier 0 assets, you will need poster 1. That's all you will need. But in order to receive tier 1 assets, you'll need to have in your wallet posters 1, 2 and 3. And if you want to receive tier 2 assets, you'll need to have in your wallet posters 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if you have in your wallet posters 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, you will not receive any tier assets because you are missing poster 1. The Star Atlas team announced that these tier reward assets will be airdropped to wallets that contain these combination of posters. They will be taking snapshots of wallet addresses sometime after the sale of the final poster. The team will announce the exact date and time of the snapshot on Twitter and Discord. If you are planning to get in on the airdrop, make sure that you are certain the Star Atlas team has not taken the snapshot yet. After the snapshot has taken place, owning a poster will not grant you access to the airdrop. In a minute, I will explain how you can buy these posters on the secondary market. I've heard some mention that the posters will potentially grant access to future unknown airdrops or features as well. This is where people will speculate on their future value. Not to forget that they themselves are interactive artwork NFTs, which can be enjoyed and can even be moved to other blockchain ecosystems such as OpenSea, which runs on Ethereum. Alright, now I'm going to show you how I bought some posters on the secondary market. There are two ways to buy these that I'm aware of. Buying them on the Serum DEX, which runs on the Solana blockchain. Solana is the blockchain that the Star Atlas ecosystem will run on. Or you can get them on OpenSea, which runs on the Ethereum blockchain. There's a few reasons why I chose to get mine on Solana. The main reason is, Solana is the blockchain that the Star Atlas ecosystem will run on. Solana also has very low fees. It has lots of features like USDC integration. Also, if you purchase the NFTs on OpenSea, which runs on Ethereum, you'll have to bridge them back to Solana if you want to use them. It's a great way to learn how to use various wallets and dexes that run on Solana. First, we've got to get funds into our Solana wallet. I used the Solid wallet. Very basic, but it gets the job done. In order to use the wallet, you'll need to load some SOL, which will be used to pay for transactions and other Solana network fees. Fees are cheap on Solana, maybe a few cents. I've just put 1 SOL into my wallet, which will be more than enough. Next, I sent some USDC into my wallet. Very easy to do if you are able to use the FTX platform. If you can't use FTX for some reason, the next easiest way to obtain USDC on Solana would be to sell some SOL for USDC on the Serum decentralized exchange, which is actually the place we're going to be able to buy the Star Atlas posters. We are able to buy the posters from people who bought during the official sale and now want to sell them. So once on the Serum DEX, you need to connect your wallet. I used my Solid wallet, which worked well. I recently got a Phantom wallet, which I think I'll be using from now on instead of my Solid wallet, as it has more updates and more new features. Now, see here on the left, this drop-down menu has all the various markets you can trade. Each individual poster type has its own market with USDC. For example, the first poster is DOI, Discovery of Iris, which you can buy with USDC. The second poster is HOSA, Heart of Atlas, same thing. These specific markets need to be added to the Serum DEX by you if you wish to use them. To do that, you need the poster addresses. These can be found on the Star Atlas Discord. There's a pinned message containing a Word document called How to Settle Funds Manually. It has the addresses of all the posters and pretty much tells you what I'm showing you now. So we copy the market ID, paste it into here, market label here, and base label here. Once this is done, we can see it on the drop-down menu. Unfortunately, the graph doesn't correspond with the poster market. I don't know why that is, and subsequently I don't know how to find the previous market sales for posters either. There must be a way, but I never could figure it out. Comment below if you know. But here on the right, the order book is all that you will need. The green shows the buy orders that have not been filled, and the red shows the sell orders that have not been filled. So someone is willing to pay this much, and someone is willing to sell for this much. Might look weird, but that's how it goes when there's such a small market. The difference between the buy and sell can be extreme. The tough part is deciding how much you should buy or sell for. Because the market for these is so niche, the price can change dramatically very quickly. So I'll find one where there's a big gap in the buy price and sell price. Here we go. This one is the Lost poster, number 4 I think. It has a highest buy order here and the lowest sell order here. And here is supposed to display the last transaction, which was this. Not financial advice, but I wouldn't straight up buy the lowest selling price. In this case, it's this much. I would start much closer to the highest buy order. Then it becomes a game of chicken. Who's going to give? Is the seller going to come down or is the buyer going to go up? And if you've put your order at the front of the line, will someone else put theirs in front of yours? Which happens all the time. Be patient with this stuff. FOMO can get the best of everyone here. You want to play it smart to get the best possible deal. When we've decided, we put the dollar amount here, amount of posters here, and hit buy. It's very easy to use. The Serum DEX has such a good interface. If your price is the same or higher than the lowest sell order, it will go through immediately. If it's lower than that, it will get slotted amongst these orders here, with the highest at the top obviously. If you have a successful order, you will need to settle your balance, which makes it accessible in your wallet. And that's about it. Now of course, I'm not giving you financial advice here. These things can be very expensive, and we need to always remember the risks. The value of these things could drop to $0 for whatever unforeseen reason, losing all of your investment. There's a couple of things I'd recommend thinking about before making your purchase. How much did the poster sell for at launch? This one, the Lost poster, originally sold for $512. Now they're a lot higher, but they have been lower than $500 on the secondary marketplace when the overall crypto market wasn't going well. How much time until the posters get airdropped? The closer the airdrop date will impact the price. People might rush to sell theirs because they want to lock in profits, or people might FOMO in because they don't have one yet. One last thing, you do not want to rush things like this. You don't want to be unsure if you're correctly sending funds. This is new tech and can be very unforgiving if you make a mistake. Funds lost are possibly gone forever. If you're having trouble or unaware of something, just check into the Star Atlas Discord server and ask. They have a very active community who can answer your questions. As they say, when you come to the crypto space, you must be wearing your big boy pants. Responsibility ultimately comes down to you. Alright guys, that's it for the video. I hope that was helpful. Have a good one.